The Christmas I waited and you never came. I remember standing by the window that night, watching the snow fall in slow, quiet layers. Everything looked soft, gentle, peaceful. But inside my chest, nothing felt calm at all. Because you promised you would be here. You said you would come. You said this Christmas would be different. I kept checking my phone, waiting for a message, a call, even a single sign that you were on your way. At first, I was excited, then hopeful, then confused, then tired. And finally, I felt that slow, painful drop in my stomach that only happens when you know the truth, but you do not want to say it out loud. You were not coming. Not tonight. I tried to distract myself. I lit the small Christmas tree we bought together last year. I played the playlist we made on our first winter trip. I reheated the hot chocolate you liked, the one with too many marshmallows. I even wrapped the scarf I knitted for you and placed it on the table. I did everything to make it feel like Christmas. But every minute felt heavier than the one before. At 9:30, I walked to the door again, thinking I heard footsteps. But it was only the wind pushing the snow across the hallway. At 10, I sat on the couch holding my phone in both hands, begging for the screen to light up. At 11, I started telling myself excuses for you. Maybe your phone died. Maybe the snow was too heavy. Maybe you forgot the time. Maybe you were on your way right now. Midnight arrived. The lights outside flickered like they were tired too. My hot chocolate was cold, untouched. The scarf sat on the table, waiting for someone who had no idea it existed. And I was still there, still looking at the door, still hoping for the sound of a knock that never came. At 12:15, my phone finally buzzed. My heart jumped so fast I felt dizzy. I opened the message with shaking hands. It was only 8 words. I'm sorry. Something came up. Maybe tomorrow. I read it again and again until the words lost all meaning. And that was when the truth finally settled in my chest. You did not forget. You did not get stuck. You did not get lost in the snow. You simply chose not to come. I sat by the window and watched the snow fall harder, covering everything in white, covering the roads, covering the trees, covering the parts of me that still wish you cared as much as you said you did. And that is when I asked myself something I never dared to ask before. Why am I always the one waiting? Why am I always the one hoping you will show up? Why am I still giving you space in my heart when you cannot give me the same in your time? Maybe this Christmas was not about you. Maybe it was about learning the truth I had avoided for too long. Maybe it was about understanding that love should not make you sit in the dark waiting for someone who never arrives. The snow kept falling. My phone stayed silent. And slowly, painfully, I started letting go of the idea of us. Not out of anger, not out of hate, but out of a quiet, honest acceptance. You did not come this Christmas. But maybe it is time I stopped waiting next Christmas too. And if you have ever been the one waiting for someone who never shows up, tell me in the comments. Tell me what you would have done. Because sometimes we all need to hear each other's stories to feel a little less alone.